The story of David and Goliath is one of the most famous in the Bible. It's a story about courage, faith, and the power of God to help us overcome any obstacle. Imagine a young shepherd boy named David facing a giant named Goliath. Goliath was a fearsome warrior, clad in armor, who taunted the Israelites day after day. David, though small in stature, had something much bigger than Goliath. He had faith in God. When no one else dared to face the giant, David stepped forward, armed with only a slingshot and 5 smooth stones. He knew that God was with him, and that was all that mattered. David's faith was not in his own strength or abilities, but in the power of God. He knew that with God on his side, even a giant like Goliath could be defeated. And indeed, with a single stone from his sling, David struck Goliath down, proving that even the biggest giants are no match for the power of God. What gave David the courage to face Goliath? It was his unwavering faith in God. He had seen God's faithfulness in his life as a shepherd, protecting his sheep from lions and bears. This built a deep trust in his heart, a trust that extended beyond his own abilities. When confronted with Goliath, David didn't focus on the giant's size or strength. Instead, he remembered God's power and faithfulness. He said to Goliath, "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." David's faith wasn't just words, it was a deep-seated belief that God would deliver him. This belief fueled his courage and enabled him to face a seemingly insurmountable obstacle with confidence. He knew that victory wasn't about his skill with a slingshot, but about God's power working through him. The story of David and Goliath isn't just an ancient tale, it's a timeless message of hope and courage. This message resonates even today, inspiring countless individuals facing their own giants. Consider the story of Sarah, a young woman diagnosed with an aggressive form of cancer. The news hit Sarah and her family like a ton of bricks. Fear and uncertainty clouded their days as they grappled with the diagnosis. Yet amidst the storm, Sarah found strength in her faith. Like David, she chose to trust in a power greater than herself, a power that could bring healing and hope. Sarah's faith wasn't about denying the severity of her illness. It was about choosing to believe in God's healing power, even when the odds seemed stacked against her. She clung to her faith, drawing strength from prayer, scripture, and the support of her loved ones. And just like David, Sarah experienced a miraculous victory. Against all odds, she went into remission, a testament to the power of faith and the unwavering love of God. When life throws its hardest challenges at us, it can be difficult to maintain faith. But remember, God is always with us, even in the darkest times. Trusting Him means believing that He has a plan, even when we can't see it. It's about finding peace in His presence and knowing that He will never abandon us. So, lean into your faith and let God guide you through the storm. We all face giants in our lives, those seemingly insurmountable obstacles that stand in our way. Whether it's fear, doubt, or a difficult situation, these giants can make us feel small and powerless. But just like David faced Goliath with faith and courage, we too can conquer our giants. Remember, it's not the size of the giant that matters, but the size of our faith in God. With Him, no giant is too big to defeat. Courage isn't the absence of fear, but the strength to move forward despite it. When we face adversity, it can be easy to give in to fear and despair. But God calls us to be strong and courageous. He promises to be with us, giving us the strength we need to overcome any challenge. So, take heart and remember that with God by your side, you can face anything that comes your way. God has promised to see us through every trial and tribulation. His love for us is unwavering, and His faithfulness endures forever. No matter what we face, we can rest assured that God is in control and that He will never leave us nor forsake us. Trust in His promises and hold on to the hope that He provides. With God, we can overcome any obstacle and emerge stronger on the other side.